Good morning YouTube. So today I'm gonna continue installing pipework that's running from the loft into the garage. I've cored holes into the airing cupboard previously, so I'm gonna run pipes through the wall, getting rid of the old gas boiler, getting rid of that ridiculous gas boiler flue, so the customer can install a garage door finally. So before you watch this one, watch part 1 and part 2. This job today. This is our temporarily working platform. I'm gonna return this back where I found it later. I lost my list where I marked the pipework, so I'll show you how to figure out. So I put some blue roll into each pipe. Now I'm going into the loft, blow into pipe, and then write it down, the sequence, as I do it. So that's this first pipe, second, third. That's the sequence. I'm going to transfer that sequence onto the pipes after I finish watching video, what I've recorded from over there. That was the last pipe tested. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. This one's still plugged. I didn't blow in a gas pipe because it's connected to the boiler, so that's apparently the gas pipe. So this testing, you only need to go in the loft once. You could have done it with a vacuum, connect vacuum to each pipe, go in the loft, test it, but then you would need to run 8 or 9 times to test every pipe individually. This one, you plug all of them, go in the loft, blow in the pipes, write it down as you blow the numbers, the sequence, easy as that. Hope that helps. These connected brown plugs, so annoying. I prefer loose. So you tip the box in a tray and work from tray. Now you have to disconnect every single one. Kind of starting to like this eco clips. So much easier to work. They are not so more expensive than the Talon clips. Not so much more expensive actually. If compare Munson ring prices, these are about 4 times cheaper than Munson ring. Not as rigid though. Plastic, you can't do it outside I guess because it's UV, but on the indoors it's perfect. Stop recording. So I need to run 9 pipes from here to squeeze in this tiny gap. I only got 4 spaces. That means I have to put another clip rail, like offset it down slightly so I can run in between these spaces. So I'm gonna have another 1, 2, 3, 7 in total. They're gonna be uninsulated, I know. So the customer will have to build like a boxing, as this is garage, so he's gonna have to build the boxing and insulate it. Straight arms now, can't do it. Bend, I can still do it. That's good enough. That's the first one. I'm just going to repeat steps now. Your pipework slightly out of level, mate. Looks good enough to me. So this is gas. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ready. So the gas goes into 28 through the wall and to the gas meter. Last one. La 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 la. La 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 la. Believe me or not, it took me nearly a whole day to complete this project. Simply because I'm on my own, running up and down the loft a few times, then ladders. If I was working from the ground, just walking freely, it would be a lot faster. But you work in one spot, you are very limited. So when you price jobs, make sure you take into account you're working off the ground or off the ladders. It takes a lot longer. Quick conclusion. So I managed to squeeze the pipework quite neatly, in my opinion. That's a spare, so that was intended to use for return, central heating return, underfloor heating return, but I decided to combine into one, as I said in previous video. So this is common return, goes to the boiler. This is underfloor heating flow, goes into the airing cupboard, to the manifold. That's a central heating flow, again goes into the airing cupboard. It's going to be linked to the upstairs circuits. Gas upgraded to 28. Well, it's actually from the gas meter. Gas meter is in the cupboard. From the gas meter in 28 up to here, up to this point, and then reduces down into 22 all the way to the loft. So this is domestic hot water coming from the cylinder, goes into the airing cupboard and then splits into the rest of the house. It's not yet insulated. That's going to be insulated. That's called feed for hot water cylinder. It's insulated now because I need it to. That tees off. It's going to be linked to that pipework somewhere here. This is quite corroded. The customer asked me to replace this section. This is D2, pressure relief from the cylinder, goes up to this point, that's under 9 meters, and then increases in size, 28 mil through the wall to a termination point, which is probably in the soil stack or waste. is slightly sloped down if you compare to the rest of the pipework. I know it's only 5-10 mil across the length, but it's enough to keep the pipe dry. That's boiler condensate. Terminates internally, so it's in 22 mil. And this is on the other side, inside the airing cupboard, nice and neat, ready to be picked up. That's all I can show you today. See you next time.